Dodging spoilers for this chapter was almost harder than it was for Kaiser to score a goal, or for Kiora to do anything. I started reading this chapter and from the offset it felt different. A double spread, a cover page? This never happens. We go back and the focus is now solely on Kaiser. He's thinking like a cornered animal about how close Asagi is to taking over his spot. Ness chimes in, Kaiser, with this formation, I'm your only ally. The rose is locked in though. The only objective is to show Yuichi that no matter how much he tries, he will never surpass me. The next panel on the page shows the ball with Kaiser saying it's now or never, time to unleash that impossible weapon. It's at this point whilst reading that I thought this was Kaiser's moment. He's about to come flying in with another super goal and give Bayern Munich a 2-1 lead over PSG. This is what's going through my mind as the game restarts and the focus is still overwhelmingly on Kaiser. The ball lands at Kiora's feet but Nanase swipes it away, sending it flying into Rin's path who surges forward, a complete cold focus across his face. Sub me out. Shido's getting pocketed by Muscle Freak over there. None of my passes are going through. This is boring. Can I quit? For the first time in the series, we actually see Loki display some level of anger at this showing from his prodigy. Charles assisted the second to last goal that's been scored and is now immediately asking to be called off, disrupting the flow of the game. The ball is still in play though. Raichi and Hiyori waste no time impressing Rin, stealing the ball, with it landing at Corona's feet. He starts dribbling, his focus is Asagi. Though, just as he shoots to pass, Kaiser intercepts with Ness in tow, both hightailing it towards the goal. Then, a flashback. A quick lesson from Kaiser here. The Magnus effect. When a player kicks the ball, the air will naturally exert an equal and opposite force back onto the ball. The reason why a spinning ball will curve, dip or rise is because of the difference in air resistance between different sides of the ball. This guy, man. My new weapon is where I put some spin on the Kaiser impact and intentionally make it curve. Kaiser explains how he needs to hit the ball at an exact point in order for his Kaiser impact to spin. He does a demonstration of this with it spiraling so far that Ness thinks it's a mishit, though it rockets into the back of the net. Kaiser states that the one downside to this is that at right now, it only works if the ball is stationary, something that's quite hard to achieve in a match unless it's a penalty. Back in the game, Kaiser and Ness zip past the PSG midfielders and defenders, with Tokumitsu and Karasu marking him. He sees the shoot point. He declares to overcome this impossible challenge of landing the Magnus hit during play, and with this awesome double spread, he fires it. The ball follows a similar trajectory to the flashback, with everyone having the same reaction Ness did. It's at this point that I was thinking, holy shit, 2 goals in 3 chapters. But the next page, the ball wasn't even close to hitting its target. Ness looks mortified as Asagi notes, Kaiser mishit it? No way, I've never seen him like this. Kaiser's unravelling. End of chapter. What an insane restart. Kaiser clearly got ahead of himself in his desperate attempt to quell his insecurities surrounding Asagi's goal, used a technique that wasn't even finished 10 days ago. This doesn't necessarily reflect badly on his skill, it's his mental state that's the real problem. Bro looks feral. Though, we'll see what happens next week in Piece of Trash.